much I love you, you would cry tears of joy. And if you knew how much he loves you, you would sing words of joy. Each of you who grows far from me, in my heart I feel the pain. So give your heart to your loving mother. Feel the joy begin to reign. Dear children, I call upon you to surrender to God of our little children. I call upon you to surrender to God's love, to surrender to God's love. When your life has led to darkness and your heart is in despair, just give your fears and worries to me and surrender through your prayer. Only God will bring peace to you through your prayers from your soul, and let your mind dream of heaven and surrender.
In one moment, Ivanka just stopped. Her eyes were directed over there to the apparition hill, and she said she has seen a woman holding the child. So she didn't know what's happening. She said to Mirjana, turn around, it's Blessed Mother on the hill. So it was the biggest shock for Mirjana, because she has never heard before about possibility that Blessed Mother appears to anybody. Not about Lourdes, Fatima, about any other places of apparition. This is what many priests comment. If she would have chosen the church, it would have meant that she was mother for Catholics only. But she has chosen universal place. She's mother of all mankind. And God does not make any differences between the people. But we did it. So this is the place where Our Lady is asking from us to come back to God, to be united in prayer, to spread peace, to pray for peace. When she gave the message of peace in 1981, no one understood, you know. Why Our Lady keeps talking about it? We haven't had war in that time. But she was talking about the peace in human hearts.
love of God yet. And Our Lady is asking our help. When Our Lady says our help, she doesn't mean only 6 visionaries, but help of all those people who feel her as mother. Because Our Lady says that we are capable to change unbelievers, but only with our prayer and our own example. Our Lady is asking from us to put in our daily prayers in the first place prayer for unbelievers. Because Our Lady emphasizes that most of the bad things in the world like war, crime, abortions, divorces, drug are coming from unbelief. And therefore Our Lady says when you pray for them, in fact you pray for yourself and your own future. Beside the prayer, Our Lady is asking our example. Our Lady doesn't ask from us to preach, but she would like from us to talk with our own life, so that unbelievers can see God and God's love within ourselves. Vidana says, I would like to ask from you to accept this in the most serious way. Because if you were able just once to see the tears on Our Lady's face because of unbelievers, I'm sure that you would pray from the bottom of your heart. Because Our Lady says that this time is a time of decisions. And Our Lady says, we who call ourselves God's children, we have great responsibility. Our Lady is asking from us to pray for unbelievers in her way. And that means first to feel love for them. To feel them as our brothers and sisters who were not lucky enough as we were to get to know the love of God. At the very beginning of the apparitions, while we were still children, Vidana says, Our Lady said to us, in all these years of the apparitions, Our Lady never said, pray and I will give you. But she always says, pray so that I can pray to my Son for you. So Jesus is always in the first place. Yes, ma'am? I'll try. During that prayer, I can hear you all, I can see you all. But the moment about when Our Lady is supposed to come, I feel within myself such intense emotions, and I know this is the moment. And in that very moment when Our Lady comes, everything else disappears. After that moment I do not see you, I do not hear you, but everything turns blue like a sky, and Our Lady standing in the middle. During those moments I do not feel my body. I always knew that. But that was even confirmed by those experts who examined us. Because during the apparition I can see only her and I can hear only her. She's always in a gray dress and white veil, except on Christmas and Easter when her dress gets kind of golden color. Our Lady never touches the ground, and she's always about 1.5 feet above the ground. She has dark hair and it's long, because you can see her hair below the veil at the forehead and behind, which means it's long. She has blue eyes and she's wonderful, because it is impossible to describe the beauty that is shining out of her face.